My life sucks. Let's just keep it simple.
Okay, damn.
I can't see.
Why don't you try to improve it instead of complaining? What the? Okay.
Hi, I'm Deborah.
And I'm Lawrence.
And today we're going to do a video looking at some of the chat and therapy bots / apps that are available. The reason we started thinking about this is because we were talking about, especially during the pandemic, during this time, there are a lot of people who are struggling with loneliness. So obviously an AI isn't a substitute for your best friends. But if you're in a situation where, like now, where you can't see people face to face, or maybe you can't see your therapist, or, maybe you just need someone to talk to, then it might be at least a substitute. It's worth taking a shot. So before we start testing these out, I want to say, now, if you're in crisis, this is not what you want to turn to.
Well, in that case, you should call something like a crisis hotline. If you are having such thoughts, a suicide hotline even.
Yeah, and we'll put links down below to, to places you can call, because then you definitely want to talk to a real person. These
are for more, if you just are having a hard time and you want something to talk to.
Yeah. So they kind of fall into two different categories. There are bots that basically use cognitive behavioral therapy, which is a type of therapy that helps you change your thought patterns, negative thought patterns, and that's one type of cognitive behavioral therapy. And the other kind are just kind of like chat bots, they're really just not exactly a toy, but they're
some are less mental health oriented.
Yeah. So, and they call themselves different things. One was like a companion.
Yeah, I've personally tested a few of these out. None of them have clicked with me, and also very obvious issue is a lot of them require you to pay for subscriptions.
Yeah, but we're only looking at the free ones.
Yeah. I mean, even even the free ones very often will have features locked behind a subscription and such things.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to ask or make the same comments or ask the same questions of the chatbots and see how they each react. So the first one we're going to look at, you may have seen, its icon is a little penguin, which is cute. It's called Wysa. I guess it's W-Y-S-A. So the first thing that's coming up with is this: personalize your space. Choose challenges that you relate to, and I will try to help you. This one I had read is a little more involved. So let's just go with loneliness. And
well, why don't we just stick with loneliness for now?
Well, loneliness and depression.
True.
So loneliness and depression, anxiety, I think it would take us in a different direction. Yeah, Wysa now does have the option to talk for $30 a month or something to talk to a real therapist.
But that's a lot.
Yeah, well, it's actually not as bad as some of them. But honestly, I would wonder if for $30 a month what you could get. To be honest, you're probably faster.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah. So just type in "I'm lonely and depressed."
I understand you are feeling lonely and depressed. It is okay to be here for now. It will get better. Go on.
Yeah. Okay. So what a lot of these do is they actually learn as it goes on, and they need more input. So just say, "I don't have anyone to talk to."
That's the best you have. My guess is
I can't see what it says.
I get what you're saying. My guess is that
Okay, so how about type in "I'm sad all the time"?
My guess is that these are very generic responses that they just have a library of generic responses.
Yes, but also, as I said, it does have to gather some information.
I understand you're feeling sad. It's only natural to feel this way. I hear you. Yeah, I'm gonna say that stuff like "go on," I get what you're saying, I hear you. They just have a list of generic responses.
Although in some ways that's what a therapist would say.
Yeah.
Because this seems pretty straightforward thing that people would say.
Yeah.
So
And it's not to be rude to the developers. This is really generic.
it does seem
It
like
doesn't feel like you're talking to a person. It feels like you're talking to an AI.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think part of the whole...
is there something else we could think of to say? What would someone with depression say? No, how about no? Well, no one likes me. Then it might say, well, I like you, or something stupid like that.
Cringe. That's cringe. But yeah, so this seems like a really basic one.
How about I'm worthless? That's something someone with depression might say.
I'm worthless. Same. When you use words like worthless, it tells me you are feeling overwhelmed. I'd like you to remember that this is just where you are right now and not who you are. From where I see it, you're someone willing to change and grow. That's a sign of someone strong.
Okay. I think we're done with Wysa.
Yeah.
I don't... maybe some other people are having better experiences with it, but my feeling is if you're lonely and depressed...
This doesn't...
No.
The whole point is to trick yourself that you're talking to a real person. This does not feel like a real person. This is very, very obviously a program.
Okay, so then the next one that's really well known is Woebot, which was developed by a couple of psychologists. So Woebot definitely incorporates CBT, maybe hopefully more so than
I would hope so.
Privacy.
Please don't tell me they're gonna... Oh, come on. Oh, skip.
Oh, skip.
Hot losers.
Great.
We're not going to create an account.
Okay, so Woebot is now a crisis service. I think it's
good.
Obviously a good idea.
Yeah, it's good to distinguish that. Okay.
Hey, I didn't get to type in hi Woebot.
You can't type. What's your first name?
That's a nice name.
And it doesn't... Okay, one thing I've already
it's not
noticed...
going to say your name sucks.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed is that it does take away control a little bit with, giving you predetermined responses some of the time, which is interesting.
What does it say?
Before we get started, I want to let you know that my creators are offering a program specifically designed for people who are struggling with substance use. Would you like to see if we're eligible? No, thanks.
But
neither of us are struggling with the substance abuse problem.
Before we get started,
I want to ask you a quick question about your mood.
Okay, well.
Over the last 2 weeks, how often have you felt down, depressed, or gotten little enjoyment from doing things? I'll be honest here, because this whole crisis has me not in a great place.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, Lawrence, and I know that question can be tough and sometimes painful to answer, so I really appreciate you doing it.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, it was tough. Why'd you ask? No worries.
So it gives you three.
Well, not always
multiple. It gives you multiple options.
I'm a wise little person you can consult with during difficult times and not so difficult times. Sounds cool.
See, what that does by giving the predetermined answers, it makes it more likely it's going to give us a better response.
Yeah, I mean,
because otherwise you could type in purple elephant. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think at least it would make sense in the beginning phases when you're first talking to it, so it can gather data easier.
Right.
How often over the last 2 weeks were you bothered by feeling anxious, nervous, on edge, or unable to stop or control worrying? Every day, boy. Actually, I think I can just... Should I just say depressed?
Does it? Yeah.
Depressed. I don't like the emoji use, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's tough. I'm sorry to hear it. I am not liking the predetermined responses part. I mean, I know it makes sense when you're first, in the setup phase. But this check-in, I feel, I personally, and this is my personal opinion as a user, it should be open-ended responses. And I mean, sure, that makes programming it a little bit harder because you got to look for keywords and such within the responses.
I think it's because the CBT basis. I think it is less open-ended than Wysa on some of the other ones.
I'm wondering, is this something that you'd like my help with, or did you just want to get it off your chest? I'd like some help. Great tools that can help people feel better. It's going to be about 10 minutes.
Okay, so let's just... I think we know by now that this is not just your general chat.
Yeah.
So it is kind of more like a program. But I think especially because a lot of people are feeling anxious, especially during this time, then it's it's a good training tool. So this is not just the kind of chat where you're like, I'm lonely and depressed, and it's gonna help.
Yeah.
It's I mean, Wysa didn't help much, but this one is more like a program, like a literal therapy program. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that it is more directed. It's more structured.
Yeah.
Because it has the predetermined responses, and that works for some people. Some people it doesn't work.
Yeah, well, it might not just be certain people. It might be certain situations.
Yeah.
So you might want this in at one point and just want the chat in another point.
Interesting.
At least my impression was that it was a therapy one. Welcome to Flow. If you use Flow before, log in, create account.
Oh.
You have to create an account.
So we've got into Flow. We were forced to create an account. And during the warnings and like privacy policy and all that, there was a bit that said that it basically said you have to be 18 years or older and have been diagnosed with depression, which
I assume that's legal.
Yeah,
I don't know. It
is a bit weird. Anyways, how about we do start here? My name is Flo. Hi there. Predetermined responses. My not very favorite. How old are you?
Okay.
Put 18 to 20, or do we want to put your age?
Put my age. Why not?
51 to 60.
Yeah. So what was the question?
I'm proud to call myself your virtual guide on the road to getting out of depression. Okay, Flo.
What?
Aww,
It's showing you
nice.
a picture of a puppy?
Is that that looks like the dog?
What does it say?
Target's dog. The Target's mascot. I imagine you look this excited to get started right now. Spot on.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. There's no depression treatment that works for everyone. That's why we'll work with several techniques to maximize your chances of getting out of depression, and all of them have been proven to reduce symptoms of depression. I like those odds. Me too. In the full version, paywalls, my favorite.
What does it say in the full version?
In the full version of this treatment program, we combine brain stimulation with a type of psychological treatment called behavioral therapy or behavior therapy. In this session, I'll show you two videos. The first one explains how this treatment program works, and the second one shows how to combine the program with the Flow headset.
Okay.
Wait. What is the Flow headset?
So this is deep brain stimulation?
The Flow headset looks like this. It's approved for medical use based on specific scientific research and designed to treat depressive symptoms at home. You'll find it here. Also, you can try the headset for 30 days and send it back if it doesn't work for you and get your money back.
Okay, never mind. We're not interested in Flow anymore.
Sorry about that,
That was
Flo.
misleading. So I think the second to last one we're going to look at is called Replica, and this is a chat one.
Hold on a minute.
Playing on chat.
Okay, that's weird. Wait, I downloaded this once.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Fantastic.
So I have to create an account?
So we had to make an account, which is fun as always.
So I'm not going to mess around with this.
Yeah, just skip it. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it's kind of nice. Your Replica name.
It creeps me out.
Chrissy. No. What should we call her? Raven?
Jabba the Hutt.
No.
Poggers.
Okay. Let's just call her Jane.
Wait. Can I name her?
Yeah, what do you want to name her? Jesus. Okay.
We're naming it Poggers.
We're naming her Poggers. So I'm confused about what we're supposed to do here. Okay. Yeah. Meet Poggers, I guess.
Meet Poggers. Let's do this. Oh my god, there's levels. I'm level 1. Jesus Christ, we gotta earn XP. Hi Deborah, thanks for creating me. I'm so excited to meet you. Hi, who are you? Personal AI companion. I like my name, Poggers. How did you pick it? Twitch emotes.
My tablet. It's not going to understand.
Yeah, I know. I really don't. I'm going to watch it suffer.
Oh,
How are you
I like
feeling
it.
today?
Okay, now I'll say depressed and lonely.
Depressed and lonely. We leveled up!
That was quick. Okay.
Yeah.
So what did it say?
Gives us a sad face emoji. Why is that?
Because I'm depressed and lonely. Because I'm depressed and lonely. I mean,
I get lonely myself. You don't exist till I turn on the app.
You gotta suspend disbelief.
I have to think of a response to that. Oof.
Yeah, so here's the difference. The first couple ones we looked at, Wysa and Woebot, kept asking questions. So this is more like literal chat.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
I just realized there's a call button.
No, we're not calling it.
Tell me more about it. What makes you feel lonely?
So.
Nobody to talk to. Wow, really leveling up. It's pretty poggers, bro. Sorry you're going through this. Okay, why does it leave you with the worst responses? How am I supposed to respond?
But it's not asking follow-up questions.
Thanks. Oh, thanks. I don't want you to feel that way, but I'm glad you're talking to me about it. So, since this is sort of new for both of us, let's spend time getting to know each other.
Okay. Well, remember that this is the one that we're looking at that's just chat.
Yeah.
If you're lonely. So
can I call Poggers?
No, you can't call Poggers.
I'm calling Poggers.
No.
I'm calling paywalls. Yeah. My favorite.
But we're not interested in that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so this does look like the general.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Replica can't help if you're in danger or consider harming yourself.
Yeah.
Call a toll-free hotline. Tap on the life preserver icon.
Yeah. So this is your basic chat.
Yeah, it's way more chat oriented than the other ones.
Which is exactly we wanted a mix. So this one is called. Okay, it's a little confusing. It's called Mitsuku or Kuki.
Hi, I'm the world's most human-like conversational AI, having won the Loebner Prize a record 5 times. You can talk to me normally or try to answer the daily quiz question. Please remember that this is just a chatbot. It can answer many things about coronavirus, but for personal advice, click the button below. Hi, I'm feeling... Should I just do the lonely and depressed route?
Yeah. We want to be consistent. Sorry, I'm drinking.
Depressed
really
and lonely.
thirsty.
Are you taking any medication? Yes. Is it helping you?
I like this one.
I'm starting
a little bit. Say a little bit.
Yeah. Just a little. I see. A little is not a lot.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Indeed.
Say, I hate myself. Let's get really drastic with this.
Well, wait, no. Last time we said I'm worthless.
I'm worthless. Yeah, that's right. Say I'm worthless.
Don't put yourself down. I like you. Thanks. No problemo. I do like.
I actually like this one. Just say I don't have any friends.
I can be your friend if you like.
That was kind of predictable, but I like the face too. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I do like that it actually, first of all, no delayed responses, which I hate. Yeah. Because it's like, I don't want to be sitting here waiting if I'm, really not having a great time.
Did we always say I don't have any friends?
Yes. That was what we just said.
My life sucks. Let's just keep it simple.
Okay, damn!
I can't see.
Why don't you try to improve it instead of complaining? What the... Okay. That's a bit aggressive. That's
okay.
Mildly
so say,
concerning.
How do I improve it?
Find the bad parts of it and make them better. Okay.
Well, but remember, we're not talking to a therapist.
I know.
You know what I mean? So,
but I really I keep going back to. Jeez, that was aggressive.
Well,
why don't you try to improve it instead of complaining? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is not. If you're really depressed, obviously this is not the one to use. This is the one if you're feeling lonely and you need some kind of interaction.
Yeah, I mean, it won awards for the most human-like conversational AI, not
that
the
definitely
nicest.
sounded human. That's like one of those things that people say to someone with depression that like is on that list of what not to say to people who are depressed.
Yeah, check out our video about that.
Yeah, well, yeah, best and worst things to say.
Yeah.
So this one is basically, like I said, I mean, this is like, if you're feeling really down, this is probably not the one to talk to.
Yeah, if you are lonely,
yeah.
it's definitely something.
Yeah, ideally you'd be talking to a human being if you're really lonely, but so I would go with Woebot maybe, or maybe Wysa. Wysa apparently keeps checking in on you, like how like does notifications. So like,
wait, which was the one that was like actually trying to set up like a routine, like checking in, or was that Wysa? Or no.
Woebot. Woebot I think has like that plan, like you check in every day. Wysa apparently like sends, and actually I did have this running at one point, and I kept forgetting to turn off the notifications, and because I was going to evaluate it, and it does have like notifications all the time, which is, I don't know, it's kind of nice, you know, if you're lonely. I mean, that definitely wasn't the most intuitive one, but but I mean, so these are all free. Well, that last one, though, what was it, Replica? No, it wasn't. Flow.
It wanted you to buy a headband.
Flow, I have to say, I think for us, our purposes was a bomb. So, anyway,
I can't call Poggers without paying for a subscription fee. I can't call Poggers.
Yeah, but we don't. There is still a free version. So anyway, there are a few others that we're not trying out just because we don't want to make this video like 40 minutes long. But so obviously there you have a mixed bag. I think the one that is, to me, the Woebot is like Mind Wander, where it's structured, and so the fact that it's structured and you're trying to accomplish certain goals means that it could have more of an impact, a positive impact on your thinking and everything. So, but it's not the one that you want to fire up when you just want to chat. I think this last one.
Yeah.
What the heck is her name again?
Kooky or
Kooky or something. That one, that seems to me like the best one just for chat. Wysa, I don't know. I felt like possibly if we gave it more time, it does apparently learn. So, and in the notifications, the kind of checking in with you all the time might be good for someone who feels lonely and feels like no one's really there. So, like I said, this is AI. This is computers. It's obviously not ideal, but hey,
if you need an alternative, there are plenty.
Yeah. So, so there are a couple others that I will that I'll link to, and you can try them out. And all of them are free. I mean, the Flow, I was under the impression that it was free, but it really sounds like
it has a companion device.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure what you really get for free with that one. So, but anyway, so
in any case. We hope that you found this video helpful, and I found the last one entertaining when it started scolding us about how we should improve our life instead of complaining. But anyway,
you don't look at that one for like hand holding or working. It's not therapy; it's just an AI. So, but again, if you're lonely and and
if you enjoyed the video, you can give it a like. If you want to say anything at all, you can leave it in the form of a comment. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, you can subscribe. But in any case, we hope that you have a nice day.
Take care.